The first thing we think about in reference to a fly rod, most people think about the size. Well, the size goes back to the relationship of what are we going to use the rod for. So if you have a small stream, then you're going to want a short rod. If you have a large stream, you're going to want a large rod. A lot of small streams, unless you're in desert areas, they have bushes and brush around them, so there's not much room for a larger rod. And so mainly the thing to use the fly rod for is to control the line. So there's no sense in having a large rod when you just can cover the same water with a small rod. Also, many cases, small streams have smaller fish, though there is the cases that small streams have large fish. But then it's even more fun, okay, and that's what fly fishing is about, is essentially getting a rod so you do enjoy, catching and landing the fish, and that is possible with a smaller rod. If you're lake fishing, you're gonna be casting mostly wide open spaces. So with the lake, if you're gonna be in a float tube, then you would want a rod that's like, say 1 foot larger, because when you're sitting down in the float tube, you're lower. So then you're losing length, and so that enables you so that you can cast farther. And also, lake fishing, you might be more prone to deal with wind, so you might want a rod that has a little bit more stiffness to us and casting abilities. But then there's the balance there, is if you get too stiff a rod, when you have lighter leaders and stuff, you might break the fish off. So once again, it goes back to the use, whether it's going to be used in the river or the lake, the size of fly that you're going to cast, your personality. It all has to do with the size of the rod.